Shit, I appreciate it like a you feel me?
You fuck with Shiesty?
I like Shiesty, bro. You hear me? I like Shiesty. I'm gonna tell you why I really liked about it, bro, because it was a nigga that he was on that gangster shit, and they really trying to blackball that gangster shit, and I come from that gangster. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he kept that gangster shit alive for me. You get what I'm saying?
You will not believe what just happened in Memphis rap. Big 30 is out on bond, but instead of enjoying his freedom, he is already responding to a major public claim. BEO Lil Kenny says Big 30 is banned from returning to Memphis, the city where he built his career. The situation gets even more complicated. Big 30 says his bond conditions prevent him from crossing state lines. Even without those restrictions, many believe the tension in Memphis would make returning extremely risky. On one side, there are legal limits. On the other, there are public challenges from a rival artist. By the end of this breakdown, you'll see why this goes far beyond a normal rap feud. Many people believe this conflict connects to one of the biggest chapters in Memphis hip-hop history. Stay locked in because every detail matters. This story involves unexpected names, long-running rivalries, and key connections. Skip ahead and you'll miss important parts of the timeline. Before we get into the reaction, here's the background. Big 30, born Rodney Wright, came up through Memphis's rap scene alongside Pooh Shiesty's circle, and has long been connected to Moneybagg Yo's Bread Gang and the wider CMG network. His resume speaks for itself. He has collaborated with Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, and Pooh Shiesty, showing the respect he has earned in Memphis rap. Those relationships play a major role in this story. Now let's talk about BEO Lil Kenny. He is signed to Quality Control Music, home to artists like Migos, Lil Baby, and City Girls. QC also gave him the name BEO, meaning Been Eliminating Ops, a title that has become part of his public image. Kenny's rise was unusual. Reports say he put together his debut mixtape while serving time in federal prison, building a following before many fans had ever seen him perform in public. After his release, Kenny worked with artists like Key Glock and has been seen with Stupid Duke, showing his ties to the Memphis rap scene. He moves in many of the same circles as Big 30, but with different alliances, adding another layer to this conflict.
I was like locked up and I'm in Atlanta and niggas pushing up. Damn, you know, bro, you hear me? I'm like, man, like, nah, I ain't familiar, but like, they like, you doing this? I'm like, nigga, I'm fucking with that though, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
I'm fucking with the young guys, you know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
You get what I'm saying?
Big 30 and BEO Lil Kenny both came from Memphis and similar backgrounds, but they aligned with different circles. In Memphis, those divisions have often carried serious consequences. So why are they feuding? Many people trace the tension back to the aftermath of Young Dolph's 2021 killing. That tragedy reshaped the Memphis rap scene, dividing loyalties and creating disputes that still affect artists today. Many observers believe this conflict grew from that larger divide. The situation gained more attention after BEO Lil Kenny released a freestyle criticizing Moneybagg Yo, OG Boo Dirty, and Big Homie G. Since those artists are connected to Big 30's circle, many listeners viewed the lyrics as a broader challenge. The track quickly became a flashpoint and tensions grew. Soon after, several media outlets reported that BEO Lil Kenny's vehicle was allegedly shot at while traveling between Nashville and Memphis. The details remain disputed, and no official source has confirmed the events were connected. Reports also said Stupid Duke, an artist linked to Big 30's side, was wounded in a separate shooting around the same time. Those reports fueled the belief that the conflict had moved beyond music. It is important to remember that these claims come from media reports, not court findings. Allegations remain unproven, but the reported timeline has kept this rivalry at the center of conversations across the Memphis rap scene. The next part of the story brought even more attention. According to public reporting, BEO Lil Kenny has been mentioned by some investigative sources in connection with the 2024 killing of Big Jook. Being named in reporting is not the same as being found responsible, and any legal conclusions depend on the evidence and the courts. Big Jook was Yo Gotti's brother and a co-founder of CMG, the label closely connected to Big 30 throughout his career. Because of those ties, his death became one of the biggest stories in Memphis hip-hop, making any reported connection a major focus of public attention. In early 2026, several news outlets reported an arrest in the Big Jook homicide investigation. Some reports also said BEO Lil Kenny's name appeared in connection with the investigation and that he later responded publicly. Those reports describe an ongoing legal matter, and they should not be treated as proof of guilt. It is important to keep the facts separate from speculation. Allegations are not convictions, and any legal responsibility can only be determined through the court process. Even so, if the reported claims continue to play a role in the case, many people believe they help explain why tensions between Kenny's circle and artists connected to CMG have remained so intense. For many observers, this feud is no longer just about diss tracks or social media exchanges. They see it as part of a much larger conflict involving relationships, business ties, and the lasting impact of high-profile events within the Memphis rap scene. That broader context is why Big 30's reaction to Kenny's comments attracted so much attention. When it comes to Kenny's career, much of the public conversation centers on his story rather than technical lyricism. Fans often mention that he reportedly recorded music while serving time, along with the reputation attached to his name and the image reflected in the acronym BEO. Those elements have become a major part of his public identity. Whether people support him or criticize him, much of Kenny's recognition comes from the narrative surrounding his life and the attention that follows it, not only from the music itself. That combination has kept his name at the center of discussions across the Memphis rap scene. Looking at Kenny's career, much of the attention comes from the story surrounding his life as well as his music. That is not meant as disrespect. For many Memphis street rappers, listeners connect with the real-life experiences reflected in their songs just as much as the music itself. Many fans say they leave a Kenny track thinking about the events and struggles connected to his public image, not only the lyrics or technical performance. That creates a different kind of impact than artists who are mainly recognized for wordplay, flows, or chart success. Big 30 has followed a different path. Over the years, he has built a catalog with major collaborations alongside Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, and Pooh Shiesty. Working repeatedly with established artists suggests he has earned respect within the industry and built strong professional relationships. That does not mean one artist is better than the other. They simply appeal to different audiences and have different strengths. Big 30 is often recognized for his mainstream collaborations and broader commercial reach, while Kenny is frequently discussed because of his personal story and the image tied to his career. That difference helps explain why Big 30's response drew so much attention. Here is an artist with major industry connections reacting after another well-known Memphis rapper publicly said he was not welcome back in his hometown. Given the history, rivalries, and public narratives surrounding both men, the exchange quickly became one of the biggest talking points in the Memphis rap scene. That is what gives Big 30's reaction so much weight. His response comes across as emotional because, based on public reports, the situation goes far beyond music. It is not presented as concern over a rap battle, but as frustration with everything surrounding the ongoing conflict. The timing also stands out. Big 30 had just been released on bond, meaning he was dealing with legal restrictions while adjusting to life outside jail. According to media reports, his bond conditions prevented him from leaving Texas, limiting where he could travel. Those legal limits alone would make a trip to Memphis difficult. People released on bond are generally expected to follow court-ordered conditions, and violating them can carry serious consequences. At the same time, many observers believe the public tensions in Memphis add another challenge. Even if travel restrictions did not exist, some have argued that returning during such a heated dispute could increase the risk of further conflict. That view reflects public commentary, not an established fact. What makes the story unusual is that legal obligations and a highly public rivalry appear to point in the same direction. One involves court requirements, while the other involves ongoing tensions discussed across the Memphis rap scene. Picture the moment. Big 30 has just regained his freedom, goes online, and sees BEO Lil Kenny publicly claiming he is not welcome in Memphis. Whether people agree with that claim or not, it became a major talking point because of the history between the artists and everything already surrounding the situation. Many viewers see Kenny's comments as more than trash talk. They view them as a warning about the tension around the situation. At the same time, Big 30 was reportedly dealing with bond-related travel restrictions, legal pressure, and a public rivalry all at once. That is why the clip caught so much attention. People were not just reacting to lyrics. They were watching someone respond to real-life pressure that could affect where he can legally travel and how he handles the dispute. Looking ahead, many questions remain. If reports surrounding the Big Jook homicide investigation lead to more legal developments, the conflict could keep drawing attention. Still, those reports involve allegations, and the courts must decide the facts. Because of that, many viewers felt Big 30 took the situation seriously instead of treating it like internet drama. His reaction showed the weight of everything happening around him. Some fans ask if this is about one rapper fearing another, but that misses the point. The bigger issue involves CMG, Yo Gotti's Circle, Moneybagg Yo, Bread Gang, and the ongoing legal reports. The real question is whether returning to such a heated situation would make sense while Big 30 is out on bond. For most people, avoiding extra risk would be basic self-preservation, not fear. Many fans believe this story reflects deeper Memphis tensions dating back to 2021. In that scene, music, alliances, and real-life events often overlap, which is why this video sparked so much discussion. Watching Big 30's reaction, many viewers saw someone dealing with several pressures at once. He had recently been released on bond, was reportedly facing travel restrictions, and was responding to public comments about his hometown. Whether or not people agree with either side, those circumstances gave the moment added significance. The story also highlights a broader point. Success in music does not automatically erase personal conflicts or legal challenges. Fame, money, and major collaborations cannot resolve every dispute, which is why this situation has continued to draw attention across the Memphis hip-hop community. That is the full picture. On one side is Big 30, recently released on bond, with major collaborations alongside Yo Gotti, Moneybagg Yo, and Pooh Shiesty, plus long-standing ties to the CMG and Bread Gang circles. On the other is BEO Lil Kenny, a quality control artist whose career and public image have drawn attention for both his music and the story surrounding it. The rivalry is widely linked to tensions that followed Young Dolph's 2021 killing, later fueled by diss records, reported shooting incidents involving people connected to both sides, and public reporting surrounding the ongoing Big Jook homicide investigation. Those legal matters remain unresolved, and allegations are not proof of guilt. With Big 30 also facing reported bond-related travel restrictions, the situation has become one of the most talked about stories in Memphis hip-hop. What do you think? Is this rivalry likely to cool down, or do you think it will continue to grow? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next update.